Good evening, everyone. I'm Erin Clark. Dan Green is off tonight. Well, as we get ready to welcome in 2014, people in Chular had to say goodbye to the mysterious crop circle discovered Monday morning. Tonight, the crop circle is no more. Plowed under earlier this afternoon, the design cut into the Chular field attracted many onlookers, and some were disappointed to see it go.
It's pretty sad. Like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Like, why get rid of it?
Erin, we've received plenty of input from people speculating about what, if anything, this crop circle means. But we've had a couple of Braille experts weigh in, and they seem to have the most tenable explanation. One of them is Deborah Falanga, and she's from New Jersey. She saw the pictures on our website and is certified by the Library of Congress as a Braille transcriber. She tells us that if you look at this correctly, it is textbook perfect Braille. And here's why. You have to look at it this way. This is the top, and down here at the bottom is Chular Canyon Road. Now, the Braille is in 3 rows inside of this innermost circle. So we start with the first row. This backwards L is a number indicator, meaning that everything to follow is a number. So then we have the first number, which is the Braille number 1, the number 9, the number 2. Your number indicator again, number 1, number 9, and number 2. On the second row, we start out with the Braille symbol for the letter B, followed by our number indicator, the number 1, the number 9, and the number 2. Then we have our number indicator again, followed by the number 1. So down here is the third row, and it appears to be identical to the top row. Now, what this all means, nobody can say. We here at KSBW are speculating that the B is meant to indicate that it's Braille. Now, as for the number 1, 9, and 2, there is another suggestion that those numbers are key to the pattern. So now you have to take a look at it this way, at the outer circle, and look at it as a clock face. And appropriately enough, the dots would be at the number 1, the number 9, and here at the number 2. So what does it all mean? Are these the only hidden codes in the crop circle? And is there some special meaning to all this? We're still working on that, but we may never know. Erin, back to you.
Hey YouTube. Well, I just watched this video with the Grossed One, and you know what material he's bringing out, and I actually think what he's finding is pretty astounding. There will of course be a link to his video here underneath, but I was wondering about this crop circle he was talking about. So I took the liberty to find the picture on the web, and I came up with something very interesting, and I'll see if I can explain it to you the best way possible. So to begin with, I'm gonna go in and put this one up. If it wants to show, there it is. And then I'm gonna put this one on top, coming there, crop circle. And then I'm gonna put in this one. Okay. I'm looking at these symbols up here because to me they kind of look like blind alphabet, you know, like on the phone dials. So I'm looking to see if I can find any system in this, and down here you have the reference of the symbols, how they look in numbers. In this case I'm just gonna take it up to there so you can see each key what symbol it had. So what I'm doing is I'm reading this one, that is an L, and that gives the number key, and then we got a single dot that gives number 1. We got a diagonal 2 dots which gives 9. We got 2 standing above each other which gives 2, and then we get a repetition all the way over. So we get a number, we get a 1, we get a 9 and 2. And then I go down here, and here we got where there is above each other, that gives the number 2. Then there's a space between, there's nothing, and then it goes to a number, and you can follow it down here how it looks, and it's pretty much repeating itself all the way over, and the bottom line is the exact same as the top line. That's how I read it if you read it from the angle I'm watching it. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and writing the numbers down in the exact sequence as you just have been pointed out here, and you can cross-reference down here in my video to see that I'm not trying to fool you here. So we get the number key, we get 1, we get 9, we get 2, we get number key 1, 9, 2, repetition. And then I make a slash here because I'm putting the numbers together. And these numbers actually give over here 1 plus 9 is 10, 1, and 1 plus 0 is of course 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, so I put the 3 over here, and then the repetition is here again, and that gives the number 33. We know that number very well. 33-degree Masons as an example, but not to dwell too much in that. Then I say 3 plus 3, that's 6. Then I go here and do the exact same thing on the second line, which is here. And I come up with the number 15 by putting these numbers together. 1 plus 5 is 6. And here we got the exact repetition of the first line. And there we got 33 again, of course, and 3 plus 3 is 6. So in reality we got 6, 6, 6. Okay, interesting. But I'm taking it on the vertical too. So here we got 2. Let me see if I can just a tad like that, so we get all the numbers. Voila. And we can put that up there, so you can see they're still there. And we get 2, 2, 18 for 9 plus 9. And we get 5 there, of course, and we get a 9 because that stands alone. And the number gives 63 total, and 6 plus 3 is 9. These numbers are very significant if you think about how these people are thinking. And the Grost was implying that this might be some kind of control module. Let it full up. That this is some buttons you can press. And if I'm not mistaken, it kind of looked like a control module. It kind of looked like something inside the cockpit of a jet fighter. This could mean, as an example, how you are arming your missiles on board your airplane, which type of missile you are choosing, and so on, so on. But I don't know. I really don't know if that is the case. But we cannot escape the fact that if these dots inside this square, this screen, are representing numbers, then we have these numbers, and this is fail-proof. Absolutely, you can cross-reference there. They exactly match up here, and this is the numbers it gives. But I was also thinking here, 19/2, that could give February 19th. We can't say January 92nd. That don't work, right? So if it was here, it would be the 19th of February. But I'm not so sure about that, because the Grost was talking about a planetary alignment that will take place, and he believed these are the planets, which is in conjunction or in alignment, according to what. And that leads me over to this example here, over here, that I have been talking about earlier. I was not the one deciphering it, but I thought I wanted to bring the message further to you. We have a planetary alignment coming up here in the beginning of January. Actually, I think it's the 7th. And that planetary alignment is between Venus, Earth, and Jupiter. And his interpretation was that this is symbolizing the 3 days of darkness, the wheel of time, and this could symbolize Isen, the V. Don't know. And it's supposedly to happen in the sign Cancer, and that is the case. We have in Cancer this alignment taking place on the 7th of January. So just thinking out the box. I'm not saying that anything is gonna happen. I'm not so sure about dates. I'm not gonna set a date for anything because I don't know. But this is what I come up with. If you imagine that this is numbers written in blind figures, so it would be difficult for someone to see, you know, at first glance, but I was looking at them and I was just thinking that looked like blind reading. And I started out first with the letters, and nothing matches, absolutely nothing. We don't have that one in the letters. That's L, but this L means the number key. So I don't know. I really don't know. I can't say, honestly. But this is what I came up with. And this is just a preliminary what I get from this. Absolutely. That's all I get from it. I hope you bear with me that I can't get any further with that. But maybe the growth video can lead you to more clues yourself. But I was just, what is going on with these symbols in here? To me, it does indeed look like a computer control panel of some sort. It does. It really does. And I'm not sure what it exactly represents. Well, we have here 3 dots. That is similar. We have a space or a lying dot, and then we got 3 similar. Now we actually got 4, and then a lying one again, lying one, and then 3. I can't tell you what the heck that should mean. But again, it could look like a control module for something electronic, for a targeting device. I've been playing a lot of FA-18 Hornet flight simulator, and from looking at the cockpit controls, this actually looks similar to the arming control module for that particular airplane. It resembles it. It's not an exact copy, but it kind of looks like it. And this could be coordinates, for that matter. I can't tell you that. But I don't really see that we have anything on the 19th or the 992nd latitude, because we don't have a latitude or longitude called that. So I will rule that one out. But it could be on the 33rd latitude, and if I'm not mistaken, that is in the same area where the pyramids of Giza is sitting. That is on the 33rd latitude, and you can actually cross-reference that all the way over, and there you will also end up in, I believe it's in New Mexico. It's over on the American continent, but over in that area. I can't tell you that. So it could be coordinates. It could be a symbol of the devil is at hand, 666. And here's a key number for the Freemasons, number 9. I think that means accomplishment, as far as I know, accomplished. So I know that number 1, according to numerology, means a new beginning, accomplished, and I am not so sure I know what number 2 means, but that doesn't matter. Nevertheless, this is what I come up with, and the numbers are absolutely standing out here. 666 and 9. That is, to me, significant that they come up like that. Well, what it means, I'm not entirely sure, but this is what I come up with, according to what is inside the screen of this so-called control module. So you can ponder about it and see what you think about it. And with that, I just want to wish you a Happy New Year. I actually forgot to start out saying that, but now I've said it, and I hope you have a good New Year. We know that the time is at hand, those who are having ears to hear and eyes to see. We know that the time of the end is now. It is coming. There's no question about that. and it's not something that's going to be postponed. It's going to go exactly according to the plan of our Lord. And the devil is not going to make any delays. He has a time frame, and he has to fulfill that. He has to fulfill in that time frame. And it ain't going to be changed because, oh, hey, I'm missing something, God, so can you postpone it a couple of years? It don't work like that. And we again have to look at the Daniel timeline and know that 70 years after the rebirth of the state of Israel, which is 1947, give the number 2017. So it's coming. And you're talking peace treaty in the Middle East right now. So you know what's going on if you have eyes to see and ears to hear. And this might make you jump a little in your chair, but this is what I come up with. It could mean coordinates. It could mean, yeah, the devil is unleashed, meaning hell on earth, World War III. And as the Ghost was implying, that this could be a control module for a launch pad for missiles. And if you look at his video, you will probably understand what he's talking about regarding this crop circle here. And that's all I can say. And I'm just saying, may God watch over you, and Happy New Year, and love you all, even the trolls. You know what I do with you. I just get rid of you. I don't want to discuss it with you. So you're still forgiven, but you know, you spoke once and you're gone. You're done. Finished. I don't give second chances here. It's either you listen. If you don't like it, click on the left logo. But you know, up in the top here, there's a YouTube logo. You can just click up there and get off my channel. It's that easy, you know. It's one click, ding, and you're gone, you know. You don't have to come back. I don't worry about it. I do my work, and if you don't like it, well, that's your problem, not my problem. But Happy New Year, and love to you all out there, and let's see what unfolds in the near future. God bless you.